everyone, this is Sumi and I am back with What's Going On by Sumi, powered by Depilex. Well, makeover ke liye log kahan se messages nahi karte, and one of you always gets a chance to get a makeover courtesy of Depilex. Let's see who is this one right now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, and today I have a very special guest. हर एपिसोड में आपको एक्सप्लेन करती हूँ कि क्यों मेरे गेस्ट स्पेशल होते हैं हर एपिसोड में, because I know these people personally, they're very close to me, but this personal experience that I've had with this guest of mine and with her mom just made my bond very special with both of them. And ladies and gentlemen, she's marked a niche of her own in the fashion industry. She's been here for almost 2 decades now. And this is the very wonderful Sara Shahid from Sublime.
Oh,
how are you?
Thank you, Sumi, for that introduction.
Of course. But I'm so sorry about your mom, firstly. But the bond that we had built through Auntie, through Bina Auntie, and then I met you, Sara. I think those good times, the great times that we had on the radio show, and now having you here after so many years, it's so good to have you.
Thank you.
Now, tell me something. So much has happened from then to now, the COVID, and life just changed for you. It just took a complete 180-degree turn on everyone.
To be honest, I think for me it's been a 360-degree turn. Life has changed completely as it was. And I think Ammi going has just changed everything. So I'm trying to readjust to living a life without her. And I think there's nothing bigger, nothing else matters, you know, when you have a loss like this. Mm-hmm. So I think for all of us, our siblings, my children, my father, it's a readjustment of life completely. And of course, COVID has turned the world upside down as it is. But I mean, our world was turned upside down the day Ammi left. And we all have to, I don't know, everyone says life goes on, and it does.
It does.
It's difficult, but we will, inshallah. And I will move on with everything that she's taught me, which you know how much she has.
She's taught positivity, living life to the fullest, every second, every moment.
Yeah.
There was the word misery did not exist in her dictionary at all. She always looked at
positive things. And it was always
things.
About giving back, doing things for others. And you know, Shaukat Khanam, she did so much work for the Festival of Life. That was her life. I mean, Ammi was all about giving,
yeah. Spreading love, yeah. And what an amazing lady. So I just wanted to give her a shout out, and of course to the family also, because she is one person to be celebrated. I mean, every time her name is there, you always think of good things that she's done, you know, and the bond she's
like
built.
People say that I'm proud that I'm a daughter of a legend. Bina Chaudhary is a legend.
Legend, yes.
And she must be with me all the time. She has to be.
Of course. And then you're wearing her favorite color.
Always,
yes, always. But Sara, you've been in the industry for almost 20 years.
Yes.
That's a long time. You've invested time in it. What sets you apart from other brands, other fashion designers? What is it?
Sumi, you've known me, I think, for many years.
Yes.
I was a fresh graduate from London. I did my fashion design there. I came back. I joined my partner, Sabah, and we created a label. It was always on the lines of fusion. It was always minimalist. And I'm talking about more than 25 years ago when I joined her label. Then I started my own, which was Sublime. But honestly, I think I live in my own world, which I created growing up between Switzerland and Pakistan and in a very international community. I believed in, firstly, minimalism. I believed in an international style. I believed in something that can be worn on many occasions. Then I became a mother. I believed in practicality. I believed in, looking your best all the time. I've always been a designer who feels that you do not need an occasion to look good.
Of course.
Stepping out, you must look good. And so I went into ready-to-wear full force. I was probably one of the first designers to open my own store on MM Alam Road. I did it a year after my son was born.
Wow.
On his first birthday, I had opened Sublime on MM Alam. My dream. I think I was moving a little too fast forward because things did catch up. I did get tired, and it happens. But then I've been on the board of PFDC, and I've stuck to what I believe. I haven't really derailed. I like to focus. If I can't do it my way, I will not do it. I will step out. But when I'm in it 100%. And I'm a very passionate human being. So every collection has to be...
Anything, not only collection, anything in life that Sara does, it's straight from the heart. Now, we were watching a show, I'm not going to name it, based on a fashion designer. And I felt like this is the common story internationally, locally. They are great with their creativity. They reach a certain point, they are the star, they are the living legend. And then what happens is they go bankrupt. So you being a student of apparel merchandising, उसमें business, fashion दोनों सिखाया जाता है.
Absolutely.
And how do you keep track कि मैंने business भी करना है, मैं fashion designer भी हूँ? Because I see a lot of people who have so much potential to lose themselves.
I'm so glad you've asked me this question because I used to do a few lectures here and there on fashion merchandise. Now the thing is that people here do a lot of fashion design, which is fantastic. So you know how to create a garment, but you need to know how to sell it.
Yes.
And you need to make it wearable. You need to know how to sell yourself too, because you are selling an entire lifestyle.
Right.
Now that is something that in London was given 50% of weightage. It's not that I can create a garment with a corset and put bows and arrow, whatever. But it's the wearability of the garment, the sellability and the sustainability of your business. Sustainability in fashion is extremely important. If I go insane and put out a collection with every single ounce of my money, but there's no wearability, there's no sellability, I am not even accountable for it.
Right.
It will not do well.
Right.
Everything that I will make, I can support 100% with a backing. I will do exhibitions after that. I will create diffusion lines out of that. I will make it such that the design you've seen on the ramp can be worn at home.
At home also. Right?
So it's a question of making fashion accessible and making fashion wearable
and sellable.
It was interesting. They would teach us things like why in a place like Selfridges or Marks and Spencer, you walk in and the lighting is such at a certain angle, and on certain aisles they'll put certain things. It's all about visual merchandising.
Of course.
And about how you are going to sell your brand.
Yellow light, white light, warm light, all of this.
Everything. And similarly, like I said, Sumi, when you see my collections, everything is wearable into each other. So you pick up a kurta, you pick up a trouser, 2 years later you can come back and find something that will be matching with both.
Right.
And switch it up a little.
Separate.
So I think it's also, I believe in classics. I believe in minimalism. I believe in wearability. And I believe in, like I said, there's a practicality of design too.
Of course. So moving on, the importance of mindfulness, self-care. I know you really appreciate people looking into it, but you yourself, how important is it for you?
Sumi, I must tell you, I put my heart on a sleeve, which everybody says to me, which is true. And I think it shows even in my videos. It's interesting because on Insta, you know how you get the sweetest messages sometimes, and it turns out to be because maybe I'm so heartfelt. They're like, today you look a little sad. And I'm like, oh God, how do you even know that?
Right.
But the truth is, I don't know how life can only be lived for me in honesty of purpose, you know? And to me, I think love and giving, there is nothing in this world that is more important. After my mother left, nobody spoke about her home, nobody spoke about her shoe, her bag, her car, anything but of her nature, but of the experiences that she left behind, but of the moments that she met them somewhere and she said something about them that they will never forget. So we have a very short time here. My clothes have made an impact. I translate myself through my clothes, but with that, I sustain myself through, my heart is content by doing other things, such as involved in different charities,
right,
focusing on myself, not trying to cut out the noise. It's taken a while to get there, you know, Sumi, and I've gone through my ups and downs. It's not been easy. And a big part of my life has been trying to get myself strong enough to also do both. But now at this age, I've realized that, you know, it's okay.
That's fine.
It's okay. And people should appreciate you for who you are. The more you bend over trying to be somebody else, the more exhausting it is for you. The more it takes a toll on you personally. I think, honestly, no one's giving you a medal in life for being so and so and so and so. So give yourself the medal and
be yourself.
Absolutely. And if you can't be true to yourself, you can't be true to anybody.
Absolutely. Moving on, let's do some fun stuff over here. Now, humne deep baatein bhi kar li, sab kuch kar liya. So I have a segment for you.
Yes.
I know you're into music. You love dancing.
I love music.
And
yes.
This is going to be a test on your knowledge on Pakistani music. So let's see how good you're gonna do. Are you ready?
I think so. Let's do this. Strings.
Gana kya hai?
I know, I can sing the song.
Batao.
I can sing it for you. I don't remember the name. I don't have a nice voice.
कोई बात नहीं. जिधर भी देखूं तू ही नजर आती.
Oh no! Please tell me.
जल्दी.
I know the song. I just don't know the title. Come on, Sumi. गा के मैं अगर मेरी अच्छी आवाज होती.
I just said it.
Sir ki ye Fahad, of course. I knew that.
Yes, of course I knew that.
Nazia as a Hassan.
Gana.
Keep playing it.
It's something which is very hot. Shola. मिलता जुलता लफ्ज है.
Aag.
There you go.
Okay, let me just tell you, अगर मेरी आवाज अच्छी होती तो मैं ये पूरे गाने I could have sang them. I just don't remember the titles.
I've heard you sing.
Isn't Jimmy Khan? Hi, Dil Bichara.
There you go. Good job. So, not so bad. Now moving on to the rapid fire. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the segment where I ask quick questions and let's see what Sara is going to say.
Ask me nice questions.
Asking very nice questions.
Okay.
Ready?
Ready.
What style would you suggest or feel like the following should wear more or should try wearing it? Okay. Aiza Khan.
I would say perhaps less print, more solids.
More solids, yeah. I think she will carry that really well with the features and all.
Yeah.
Aisha Umar.
Aisha
carries everything so well.
carries everything so well, and she's so versatile that she can pretty much pull off anything.
Right.
So giving her a styling tip is difficult. I mean, I would say she works most things very well.
Right. Sajal Ali.
Now, Sajid Ali is generally, it comes to mind very traditional for me.
Right.
So I would love to see her in something very chic and very tailored and very sort of very
chic,
avant-garde, very modern. Yeah.
Right. And then we have Zara Noor Abbas.
She's another one who carries everything very, very well.
She's got a nice, cute face.
Yeah, she's very pretty. And again, I love the tailored look. So I wish more people would opt for
that, because that really caters to people of all sorts of features.
Of all sorts. And she's got a she's very pretty. I think tailored, you know, something nicely tailored. And
Maya Ali,
you know, if you ask me, I would like to put everyone in nice suits, and I would like them to be in solids. I would like them to be in beautifully, impeccably tailored clothes.
Minimalistic all the way.
Minimalistic all the way. I think go both ways. I'm not saying you shouldn't do that, but I think everybody should give themselves a chance to see how they look
in minimal style.
Yeah.
Okay. All-time 3 favorite songs.
Okay, so, Strings is always on.
Okay, great. There you go. Jaldi.
नहीं जल्दी मत कर.
टाइम नहीं है.
अच्छा बस देखा मुझे भूल गया अब.
अच्छा मेरे ऊपर blame कर.
It's your fault. I don't work well under pressure.
We have a diva in the house. Okay, one word to define Sara Shahid the mom.
Sara Shahid the mom.
One word.
Love.
The wife. Tell me.
A strength.
The daughter.
The best part of me being a daughter.
The designer.
Minimalist.
Childhood crush. बता दो बहुत सदियां गुजर गई. Come on, do it.
कौन था? When we were growing up, there was Tom Cruise.
There you go. अब था तो सही ना, इंसान है ना वो भी.
Absolutely, इंसान है.
Best college memory.
So my best friend and I were living together in London. I think every day was a party, you know.
Wow.
From not necessarily party as that,
but you know, like living your life.
We have shared so much together, and she's originally Armenian Swiss. So I remember she used to listen to Vital Signs with me, and by the end of it, I had taught her so many of our music that we used to be singing it out on the roads in our balcony together. So we have loads of great memories.
See, she does sing now. She said it out loud.
I love it.
I've heard you sing. I'm like, what is she talking about? She's good at it. Mountains or sea?
Mountains.
Life is dash.
Life is unpredictable, and if we haven't learned this over the last 2-3 years, then I don't know what we think. We have absolutely no control over this lifetime.
So live your now.
Absolutely.
Your present moment. That's what it is.
Yes.
Thank you, Sara, for taking up time. It was great having you here. Itni mehnat jo maine karwayi hai. Our producers, Depilex, they have a little something for you, so they'll give it to you.
Thank you so much.
But thank you so much for taking out time. It was great catching up with you because it was impossible meeting. कभी COVID, कभी कुछ, और हमारी सारा जो है वो accident prone है, कुछ ना कुछ करती रहती हैं. So सदका देती रहें अपना आप को सही सलामत रखें. And hope to see you soon.
And Sumi, thank you so much. I want to say one thing before I go. She sends these beautiful voice notes sometimes, and that make my day. So may you keep this positivity alive for all of us.
Of course.
Thank you so much.
Any message for the youth of Pakistan?
I do, yes. Can you please all understand that firstly, sorry, let me phrase it nicely as I would say to my children, that it's time for you to give back. It doesn't matter what age you're at. Look around, look at where you're living, look at what the needs of the people around you. Be more mindful, be more empathetic, and be polite to your elders. And I think the most important is empathy. Learn that, because it'll take you very far in life.
It will. Thank you so much, Sara.
Thank you so much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this was the end of the show with Sara Shahid, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I shall be back next week with yet another guest and more makeovers and God knows whatnot by Depilex. So stay tuned in for that. This is Sumi saying, Baumana Khuda.